What if I told you the biggest reason you're stuck in life is because you're living in a world inside your head instead of the one in front of you? Don't scroll. This is going to sting, but it might actually save you. You know those moments when you're not sleeping, not dreaming, but you suddenly realize you've been somewhere else entirely? Your body is in the room, but your mind is in a whole different universe. And not a small fantasy, but a full-blown story with characters, emotions, drama, music, everything. You blink, and 20 minutes are gone. Sometimes even an hour. Most people brush this off. But for some, this is not just imagination. This is something deeper, something that quietly controls the mind while pretending to comfort you. That hidden thing is called maladaptive daydreaming, and today, we're breaking it down piece by piece. What it is, why it starts, when it attacks, whether it's dangerous, and exactly how to escape it before it becomes your invisible prison. Maladaptive daydreaming sounds harmless, but it's not the simple, lost-in-thought moment everyone has. It's an addictive form of imagination. These daydreams are extremely vivid, emotional, intense, and dangerously immersive. You don't just imagine a scene, you live inside it. You create characters and start caring about them. You build stories that stretch for weeks, months, even years. You start walking around your room, pacing like you're rehearsing a movie inside your mind. You listen to music to fuel the scenes, and your real life quietly fades into the background. Sounds dramatic. It is. But it doesn't mean you're damaged or weird. It simply means your brain is trying to tell you something. Maladaptive daydreaming usually starts because the mind is trying to protect you from something. Stress, loneliness, emotional wounds, family issues, lack of control, or the painful feeling that your real life isn't moving the way you want. Your brain tries to build a safer world, a world where you have control, a world where you finally feel understood, a world where you win. And honestly, who wouldn't want to escape into a place where everything feels better than reality? But here's the twist. The world your brain gives you for comfort slowly becomes a trap. Because the more perfect that imaginary world becomes, the more disappointing the real world feels. So you escape again and again, until escaping becomes your default coping mechanism. Maladaptive daydreaming strikes at predictable moments. It happens when your mind gets space to drift. Before sleeping, after waking up while walking alone, during long showers, doing repetitive tasks, listening to emotional music, staring out of windows, lying on the bed, traveling, or even while scrolling your phone. Basically, whenever your mind gets a quiet moment, it slips into the alternate reality it has created. And the scariest part? You don't notice how long you stay there. Is it dangerous? The honest answer? It can be, if ignored. It's not officially labeled a disorder, but it behaves like one if you let it run wild. It steals focus. It delays your goals. It weakens your social life. It increases loneliness. It disrupts sleep patterns. It creates guilt and frustration because you know you could have used that time for something real. Worst of all, it disconnects you from reality just enough to feel stuck, but not enough to be noticed by anyone around you. It doesn't destroy you loudly. It destroys you quietly. But here's the part you need to hear. Escaping maladaptive daydreaming is 100% possible, and not through force, but through strategy. The first step is awareness, noticing when your mind slips. Ask yourself a small question throughout the day. Where am I right now? In my head or in the real world? This pulls your brain back instantly. Second, music detox. If music triggers your daydreams, switch to calmer or instrumental tracks for a few weeks. Music is often the fuel, so remove the fuel for a while. Third, give your imagination a safe outlet. Write your daydreams down. Turn them into stories, poems, characters, or even notes. When you give your mind a place to put these thoughts, your brain stops forcing them into your everyday life. Fourth, fill the gaps in your real life. The reason your brain escapes is because something is missing. Add small goals, new hobbies, physical activity, or actual conversations with people. Reality becomes just a little more attractive. Fifth, grounding and mindfulness. 10 minutes a day, slow breathing, feeling your body, touching real objects, pulling your mind into the present. It sounds simple, but it works. And if it ever feels too heavy, too uncontrollable, or too emotional, a trained professional can help far more than you think. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Your imagination is powerful, extremely powerful, but if you don't control it, it controls you. Maladaptive daydreaming isn't your enemy, it's a message, a signal that something in your real life needs attention, protection, or healing. Improve even one tiny part of your reality, and you'll notice the fantasy world losing its grip. Because here's the truth. The moment you start building a life that feels even slightly worth living, the world inside your head stops feeling like the only place where you belong